Head coach Shawn Postiglione. And, Coach, first of all, congratulations.
Thanks.
Nice win.
Yeah, much needed. Much needed.
It was a big win. You went there, lost by a single point in a difficult game, and you came here and kind of looked like we were going to have another one of these tight ones, at least at halftime. And then you guys, what was different? Second half just blew the lid off the thing.
I think with us, again, it starts with defense, and I think our defensive execution throughout the entire game was pretty good. Certainly a lot better than it was. It's something we were certainly capable of. So I think they shot 33%, 16% from three. So that's a very good job. But anytime you make shots, but I think we played with a really good flow. And we really shared the ball. 27 assists on 37 made baskets. So I think we did a really good job of playing with some good flow and sharing the ball and finding the open man and really playing with some joy today.
Jack was saying during the game that he thought early on it was obvious the way that you were packing down. They were forced to take threes, and they just didn't hit them.
Yeah, and they have some good shooters. We try not to let the wrong guys take the shots, and I think we did a good job. Hooper 1 for 6, Smith 1 for 5. They're the two best players, and I think we did a really good job on them. So we trying to take away the other team's strengths. We didn't let them get going, and basketball's a rhythm game, and I think when you make it hard early and you don't give them runs, and I think that was some keys for us tonight on the defensive end, and we did a fairly good job for us defensive rebounding. I think we got a couple of stretches, but I think especially early in the game when we got off to a good start, we held them to one and done, and all around I think a lot of good things for us to hopefully keep building on.
Yeah, I was going to say you throw Hayden out of the mix,
Yeah.
and it was
He
were
plays
okay
hard.
on the
Yeah,
glass.
yeah, right.
You
Exactly.
got good Davrion tonight.
Yeah. He's made year to year he just keeps growing, and he's been really working hard and having a good attitude lately. And we had some really big hustle plays tonight. I think in the second half where we got some offensive rebounds, putbacks that helped us keep that lead and build on the lead. So I think those are some really big plays, and he was a part of a few of them in the second half there.
In the second half, you had both Ken Stansel and Josh Cammon in some foul trouble. You elected to play them both. They were both key, especially Josh.
Yeah, I think 7 games in, the sample sizes, those two guys really make us better in a lot of ways. And when they're both off the court, the plus minus tends not to be great. So we were able to get through the first half with them okay. And given where the game was at, I didn't want to kind of have a run go the other way because they were out. So I thought we would just kind of keep our foot on the gas. And to their credit, they stayed out of foul trouble to the end there. And I think, it allowed us to kind of keep building on that lead and not give them hope and let them back in the game.
You talked about sharing the basketball. Dimitri finishes with 11 assists. He has a double-double, kind of the tougher way, points and assists.
Yeah, great job. And that's something to his credit that we've tried to challenge him to do. And I thought we had some great passes off the ball screen, throwing it back across the court for some open threes, and a couple of really, really good passes that Jimmy and Dimitri made in that second half. So when we do that, and we're making some shots, then I think we can score some points.
I know today was about just finally getting a win.
Yeah, right.
But by the same token, 91-67 is kind of a, hey, we're okay.
Right. Well, if we keep building on it, and that's the thing. We've played some really, really good games. We've let a few more than a few get away, but there's still a lot of games left, and we have a very tough league schedule. We got 2 tough games in the Glick next week, so hopefully we can build on this next weekend coming out of finals. And then we got 2 tough games in Atlanta, and then it's ODAC the rest of the way. So, this is a good time to start building hopefully some momentum. We got finals though, so we got to come out of that, not too foggy, and ready to play a good Buffalo State team and a good apprentice school team next weekend at the Don Glick Classic.
You're getting also a little closer back to full strength. I know you got Matt back you got Matt, period.
Yeah, and he brings a bigger body that we're going to see more and more of, I think, going forward here.
Right, and I was going to say, foul trouble-wise, that'll probably help you down the road to have both him and maybe get Kellen started a little bit and to take pressure off a guy like Stansel and Cammon where they're not having to pick up those fouls earlier in the game.
Sure, absolutely. Now, I tell every guy's got a key role, and you never know game to game or week to week, who you're going to need to step up. So we got to try to have really good practices and keep getting better every day. And because the league is a beast, and we put ourselves in a little bit of a hole, but this was really good to get this one, and hopefully, some of these games we let get away early on, we can get those back when they really matter down the stretch.
Coach, congratulations,
Thanks
man.
a lot, Carl.
Appreciate
Appreciate
the
it.
time.